Hello everyone, I'm Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Part 7, I believe. Last time we did basically the majority of Mission 3, got to just a little bit before the boss fight, which we are going to try and do in this video. I don't know why I said try, we are going to do it in this video. I don't know how long it's going to take. Historically, the boss has not given me very much difficulty on the highest difficulty on Revengeance. At least in terms of just beating him. He's extremely hard to do without taking any damage, in my opinion. I think he's one of the hardest bosses in that regard. I just speak of that just because that's like, he's so annoying when I was trying to Revengeance S rank this game. So yeah. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time keeping my train of thought. I literally just recorded the last episode and I thought the commentary was fine. Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about. I guess I was just going to say, depending on how long this video takes, I might end up recording the start of my next Let's Play after all. I've got about... What do you mean, contact? No, go away, asshole. What the... What? What is going on? Why is this dude attacking me? What the hell? I've never had that happen before. Yeah, okay, I'm like actually baffled. I've never been noticed before doing that. Yeah, I guess you see something new every day. Yeah, I think I might. I've got about an hour of recording time left. Maybe a little over. I'll definitely, because I'm kind of getting, I don't even, well, I'm not going to say what game it is because I may not end up uploading it or anything. Because I'm kind of weird in that, like, I think, oh, I want to play this game, and then I'll get like an hour in and just be like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to play it anymore. So, and plus, I mean, I'm a little worried about it because I shouldn't talk about it too much because, like I said, it may not end up happening. But it's going to be probably my longest Let's Play. It's not a super long game, but it is definitely going to be probably the longest game I've Let's Played. Also, these guys just beat up on us. We can't kill them, and they can't kill us. So we're just gonna kind of let them beat up on us for a little bit. Yeah, it's because I mean I've done some long games, but they're like the Digimon and Pokemon games are kind of long. But a lot of that, I do a lot of off-screen stuff there, so it's not as much on-screen recorded time.
I know.
We're about to get some long cutscenes. They're great though, so don't be too intimidated by them. It's also the origin of one of the probably the biggest meme out of this game. Well, second biggest meme, maybe the biggest. I don't know.
How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper. My name is Monsoon, of the Winds of Destruction. Yeah, I guessed as much.
So yeah, Monsoon has magnet powers.
Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me, who saves the weak from the man who saves the weak?
You're the ones exploiting them. You take advantage of their weakness. Of course they get hurt when you set them up as your human shield.
Kill or be killed, Jack. Phnom Penh taught me that.
So now we get monologue too. It's a pretty decent monologue, so I'm not too salty about it, but...
War is a cruel parent, but an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. That this world and all its people are diseased.
I mean, it's decent from a humor standpoint, obviously, but the writing in this game is intentionally kind of bad.
Controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape our will. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they learn to hate. They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all memes, all passed along.
How about full of shit? Is that a meme?
You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives. A means of
rejected.
justice. Now there's a pretty meme.
Exquisite.
Exquisite. It spared you the burden of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it.
Also, that's the origin of, you know,
That is
the
until
meme,
the
the
illusion
memes
was
Jack, in case you didn't know. Even though that line's
Don't
never
be
actually said in
ashamed.
this game.
It's only nature running its course. You have no choices to make, nothing to answer for. You can die with a clear conscience.
Those aren't even sharp, dude.
You're right. About me, I mean. I knew something was off. After the Patriots, I thought I could walk off the battlefield and into a normal life. But here I am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists. I told myself this was about justice, about protecting the weak. But I was wrong.
Then you admit it.
I learned young that killing your enemies felt good. Really good. In America, my friends, my family, they helped me forget the devil inside. But who am I kidding? I was born to kill! The bit about my sword, that means of justice stuff, I guess I needed something to keep the Ripper in check when I was knee-deep in bodies.
You?
But you, all this, is a wake-up call to what I really believe. What I really am.
What do you say?
I'm saying Jack is back. Killer! Doctor, turn off my pain inhibitors.
What? This is madness. You
Do it!
All right.
Pain. This is why I fight.
That's not healthy.
This is my normal. My nature.
You've lost your mind.
Who's next?
I feel like the sword would have a little bit more blood on it than that.
I'll take this dance. No, Sam. Report back to the chief. He's mine.
You're the boss.
I misjudged you. You are like us after all.
Now you're just being nasty. That nickname you love so much. Want to know how I got it? Actually, why don't I give you a demonstration? I think it's time for Jack to let her rip.
Oh god, it's so bad. So yeah, Raiden has now turned into angsty anime character, which gives him super powerful red abilities. So, the gimmick of Monsoon is that he is all about parrying. He is my favorite boss in the game. Well, honestly, the final boss is my favorite, but Monsoon is great. Mainly because he works so well as a boss because he checks an ability, which is parrying, that is essential for the game, and you cannot beat him without knowing how to parry. I actually had a ton of difficulty with this boss when I originally played the game because I didn't know how to parry. I misunderstood the tutorial. And the thing that's so great about him is that he's not only a check for parrying to make sure that, you know, the player has an understanding of this game mechanic. You know, he's like a final exam or a midterm or something. He tests your proficiency with a certain skill. I kind of lost my train of thought. But he also teaches you to parry because all of his attacks are parryable. He does it super often. It doesn't punish you because, as you can see, even on Revengeance, he only does a tiny amount of damage. His normal attacks. He's a punishing boss if you don't know what to do. If you can't parry, but it's not punishing in the sense of, like, it doesn't frustrate you because it feels like you're losing because you don't understand a mechanic. You know, I'm trying to put this into words. Also, there's these blade mode sections that I hate. Thankfully, you have unlimited energy for this fight. Yeah, this blade mode section, it's very annoying. I hate it. Every time he adds another vehicle, they drop heals and EM grenades. The reason I equipped the EM grenade at the start of the fight is because if you do that, you can skip a very annoying section where he's invincible and you can't damage him because he's all magnetic. But yeah, I love this boss. We haven't quite gotten to the part where his theme kicks in. You can hear the instrumental. His actual theme is really great. Unfortunately, you can't hear it until like the second phase, which is we won't get until he's at 40% HP.
Welcome to my utopia of death.
I kind of need to, like I said, I'm really bad at this. Usually I just kind of spam slash.
Magnetic force, Jack. Nature.
And as you can see, it kind of gets a little ridiculous. Like, I mean, I almost got hit with only 4. That's honestly what makes him such an annoying fight to a perfect. Like, to do no damage. So, what was I talking about? But yeah, he's just great. Kind of classic boss fight. Test your abilities on a certain mechanic, which actually several of the bosses do. Well, some of the bosses do. Like, he also kind of tests your proficiency with blade mode because of that section. It's not as punishing because he gives you so many heals, you can just kind of brute force through it, and it's only really a problem if you're trying to perfect him. Also, all his lines are magnet references. Because he's a magnet boy. So he should... One thing you can try and do is just like run and like not even bother slashing them. Okay, we just barely got it. so you should jump down, hit him with a grenade. Oh shit, okay, I almost fucked that up. We should get to his next stage here. It's not really any different, it's just you unlock the music. Oh shit, I almost fucked up. Got hit. So yes, now we're gonna get some vocals. Well, he does this little section. Which... So there's a couple things you can do here. You can, you're supposed to parry this thing. You can just run and try and dodge it. If you're an idiot like me and the first time you play this game, you'll try and blade mode it. And then you just get hit in the face and die. Okay, well here's what he normally does in his magnetic section. He has this little combo. Okay, so you want to try and perfect parry his last attack. I'll see if I can do it. Well, it's really... You don't really perfect... You kind of like automatically perfect parry it because you just get spam parried, like the attack so fast. We've actually done pretty well. We only got hit like twice in the beginning of the fight so far. Okay. Honestly, the best thing to do during this section is just spam parry in all different directions. And as I'm explaining it, I get hit twice right after bragging about how we're not taking any damage. So now we should get another blade mode section. Also, I mean, I've really... You can kind of start to hear his theme in the background now. Oh shit, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I think I didn't get hit. We didn't get any heals though. Okay. Where's the... Whoa, okay. Did I actually do it? Oh yeah. I think that's the last time, as long as we don't... So we only have to get to 10% like most bosses. As long as I don't hilariously fuck up, we should be good. At this point, there's no way I'm gonna restart, so we're gonna use all of our heals if we end up having to. Oh, come on! Ah, nah, we're gonna have to do one more section. Shit. This is like, I was doing so well, and then I just started throwing. This could be bad, actually, since we didn't get any heals during the Okay, there at least one dropped. Oh, I got them all. Wow, usually I'm really, really bad at that. If I actually get through this without cutting all the things, I'm going to be pretty proud of myself. Well, I got them all. Now, if I just hadn't messed up the easy part, which is the actual fight. Oh shit. Okay, well I messed that up, so we're gonna get to do one regular magnet section. Okay, there we go. And that should be it, in theory. Okay, and that should be it. That should be it. So yeah, that's it. Monsoon, first try. Well, I could still fuck this up potentially. Well, no, I mean, there's no way I fuck this up. I've never. I mean, all you have to do is just sit here and parry, and just spam parry, and it's fine. So yeah, that went a little better than I expected. Like I said, I normally have never really had trouble with Monsoon.
Now what will you do, Jack Ripper?
He functions, like I was saying, more as a to see if you can parry.
You're dead. Dead on.
As long as you're able to, he's really easy. The fight is pretty forgiving. It's a lot of fun. It's basically like a great textbook example of what a boss fight should be, in my opinion. Probably get like a B, maybe. Maybe an A. Okay, an A.
Or be killed.
Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. Your memes end here.
Also, Raiden talks like that now.
One. To you. Sure as the sun will rise. The slaughter will continue. Now, I return to the earth. Wind blows. Rain falls. The strong prey on the weak. All is as it should be. Raiden?
I'm fine, Kevin. Relax. I'll get the brains. I don't want this for anyone else.
All right, man.
Later.
There, World Marshal looms, and the last long mission actually we're a little over halfway through the game. Probably like about, let's say 66%, because mission 4 is long. It's about as long as all the others. Missions 5 and 6 are extremely short. Mission 7 is also, well, it depends on how long it takes you to do the final boss. In theory, it's a short mission, but in practice, it can take a while. Depends on how long the final boss takes me. But we'll talk more about that when we get there. So that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to have a little bit of a shorter one. I'll do the upgrades and go ahead and like essentially start the next mission. There's not a cutscene at the start, so like most. We always want to get the strength upgrades. We'll come back and get those if we have extra. Like I said, I always want to get the 2 strength upgrades. They're probably the most important. We could, now that we have Ripper mode, fuel's pretty important, so we'll go ahead and max that out. Well, we can't get the endurance upgrade, so we'll get. I like absorb. Well, we can't quite afford absorption. I think I'm just gonna save for absorption and get that on the next. There's no actually good skills in this game for the most part. I don't like any of the polearm skills. Sky High is kind of decent, but I like it for the final boss, so I'll probably get it before then. But we don't need it yet. I just figured I'd show them off. I've never really used them. I don't find them that good. Maybe they are, and I don't know. I kind of have I'm very set in my ways when it comes to this game at this point. I don't like to try new things. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Just kind of good it's not long, because I'm actually almost out of hard drive space, because these videos are pretty lengthy. Well, like file size. They're about 10 gigs an episode. And this is like the 7th one, so yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm McSheezy87. This has been Let's Play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Stay tuned for the next part. Bye, guys.